Ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant makes his way to the cage representing Strike Kings, Chandler Derouen.
He makes the walk for the fourth time in his amateur campaign, standing at 2-1. Chandler Derouen out of Killeen, Texas. We've got a lot of Texas versus Louisiana matchups tonight, but this one features two athletes from the Lone Star State.
You know, we have a friendly rivalry, Texas and Louisiana, and I think we push each other to be better. And this one, though, two Texas boys about to throw down. I can't wait to see it.
Last fight for Derouen came with a submission victory. That was on the Ragin FC 4 card. See what he can do here tonight. It's funny in MMA, you don't want to show all of your weapons. If you can get by doing one thing and then people don't see the rest of your game, it's a nice little secret to keep.
Yeah, when you keep some of those tools in your toolbox, even in the fight, you know, you see a lot of fighters that'll come out and show you every combination they've been working on in camp and every setup that they've been working on in camp. And the really, really seasoned fighters will just kind of take the first couple of minutes and say, well, if you're going to turn all your cards over, I'll just sit here and watch you do it. And the really good fighters can kind of show a little bit about what they're looking for, look for the reactions out of their opponents, and then start to kind of peel back the layers of the onion that they've been putting together over 8 or 12 weeks.
Chandler Derouen, 28 years old. Definitely comfortable in the spotlight. And now he hopes to be comfortable in the cage as he hunts for his third amateur win here tonight. All right, time for his opponent to make the walk back to Colin Cantrell.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent makes his way to the cage representing Wolf Den MMA, Isaiah Williams.
Isaiah Williams making the walk for his fifth fight. Talk about not showing all of your cards. We've seen his submission game time and time again. 100% finishing rate. Every win he has earned in mixed martial arts comes by way of submission, and we'll see if he keeps that intact here tonight.
Yeah, we just saw a great submission last fight, and so it'd be cool to see what takes place in this one. But when you win all your fights by submission, that's exactly the type of style that can give you some longevity in the game.
Man, I can't believe that last fight was 9 seconds long.
Unbelievable, yeah. Two quick finishes back to back.
Takes like 2 seconds to touch gloves. Think about that. All right, tail of the tape here for this fight. Derouen, 28 years old, 1 year the elder of Isaiah Williams. 156.2 on the scale for Derouen. It is Williams that will have a 1-inch reach advantage. 2-1 the record for Chandler Derouen, 3-1 for Isaiah Williams.
As we're going up the card here, we're seeing more experience, more fights.
And more finishing power as well. We'll see if that trend remains here in this lightweight fight.
Almost coming through the cage there.
That startled me. All right, time for our official introductions back to Colin Cantrell.
Ladies and gentlemen, next fight's being brought to us by 5 Iron Golf, where champions train on and off the course. This fight's scheduled for 3 rounds of 3 minutes in the Ragin lightweight division. Introducing first on my right, fighting out of the Benoit Chevrolet blue corner. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing at 156 1/4 pounds. His record stands 2 wins, 1 defeat. Fighting out of Killeen, Texas, by way of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Chandler Derwin. And across the cage on my left, fighting out of the cage in the AC and heating red corner. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing at 155 1/4 pounds. His record stands 3 wins and gets a lone defeat. Fighting out of Kirbyville, Texas, the wild man, Isaiah Williams. Referee in charge of the action, Chris Hill.
Action about to get underway. 3 3-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Chandler Derouen in the black. Isaiah Williams in the, we call that camouflage?
I would call it camo. Nice body kick there for Derouen coming out of the southpaw stance.
Both men kicking at the same time.
And switching to southpaw for a minute there was Williams. Nice double up on the body kick there for Derouen.
Then he goes low.
Good variety of kicks so far from this young man, Derouen.
Getting the back of the hamstring there. Ooh.
Those really take their toll as the fight goes on. It's starting to open it up with the hands a little bit now that he's having success with the low kicks.
They're getting real busy with this kicking offensive.
Yeah, Williams is going to have to do something to stop those, whether it's check or beat the kick, close distance and throw some strikes. But so far, he's getting that leg chewed up.
And now throwing some punches is Derouen. Williams with the kick of his own high. Oh, hard.
Beautiful body kick again. That one hurt him.
Trying to follow up with some knees on the inside is Derouen as we enter the clinch.
So far, Derouen doing a good job of breaking the posture there in the clinch. Moved Williams against the cage, but we have a nice reversal.
Trying to get this fight to the floor now is Williams. Good wide base, though, by Chandler Derouen.
Yeah, so far, good defense for Derouen. Switching to the single is Williams now.
High crotch. Able to pick him up all the way off the ground, but unable to secure the takedown.
Really good balance and sticking with that takedown defense for Derouen, who lands a nice inside kick to the, or knee to the body, excuse me.
Yeah, Deroun's been punishing in all areas of the fight, even when he's been a bit defensive here inside the clinch, able to get some punishment landed. 30 seconds remain here in this opening round.
So far, it's been the tale of the kicks and the knees for Deroun that's really been the story of this round. Some nice punches there for Williams.
Interesting sort of arm positioning there for Williams, controlling the left hand of Deroun behind his back.
Yeah, he almost has that handcuff position reaching around the back.
Trying to secure this takedown. Closing moments of the opening round. 3 minutes in.
Good first round, a lot of action.
And Deroun really poured on the offense early. Williams able to slow it down, make it a little bit more contentious, but
he's going to have to address those kicks. The kicks for Deroun were really the story here, and if Williams doesn't do something to put a stop to those, he'll continue to accumulate damage to the legs, which slows down, obviously, the wrestling initiatives of Williams.
Yeah, and Deroun really impressive with his varying of targets. He would go to the head, he would go to the body, kick the legs as well. And then we saw Williams trying to get that takedown, Deroun having none of it. Going to be interesting to see what Williams does to try to nullify those kicks here. Don't forget our main card available exclusively on the Clear Life Live app. Download it, available on your TV, mobile, or tablet. Ragin FC6, been fun thus far. Don't want to miss the main card action headed your way a little bit later on tonight. TJ DeSantis along with Stephen Barnhill, live here tonight in Lake Charles, Louisiana, round 2 underway. Derouen in the black, Williams in the camo.
Body kick, and then Williams took that kick and used it to switch to southpaw. Back to orthodox now.
Ooh.
Nice body kick again for Derouen, who doubles it up.
He throws it like he's playing a video game, pressing the B button. Just spamming it.
Spamming it, but it's working for him. And what's that old saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I usually broke it trying to fix it. Oh my goodness!
That one was higher. It hit the arm, but it got through.
Another one comes high.
Oh!
Cartwheel kick. Gives up his back, though. Maybe getting a little too confident as Chandler Derouen, but he's in business. Now he's defensive.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him stick with that same kick instead of adding the cartwheel to it, because it did expose his back a little bit against who, in Williams, who's a superior wrestler, is taking advantage of that mistake by Derouen there.
And Williams, I mean, at times it's a backhanded compliment to be called tough, but his grittiness and toughness has allowed him to survive that kicking attack, and now he's on the back with a body triangle.
Yeah, not a good position for Derouen, especially with Williams having a minute and a half to work here. That position is exhausting. You're carrying the full weight of your opponent while he's basically squeezing your midsection with a body triangle. But so far, Derouen doing a good job to prevent any chokes. He's keeping the hands away from his neck and not really absorbing any damage as far as strikes are concerned. But that rear naked choke's starting to get a little bit scarier. Oh, wow.
Putting the squeeze on here is Isaiah Williams. Standing rear naked choke. Derouen trying to tough his way through it.
Deroun's breathing, but he's going to go out here in a second.
Shades of Matt Hughes and Frank Trigg. Derouen just will not go away. How is this happening?
Somehow he's managing to get some air into the system there, but it looks like a tight rear naked choke. Now it is a bit of a trach choke. It's across the front of the neck and not so much of a blood choke.
Is he out?
Yeah, he's out now. He's asleep.
Wow. Gotta let it go. I mean, he's out.
Yeah, the ref has got to stop this. He's out. Yeah.
Wow.
And he was out for a minute too.
Yeah. What a win for Isaiah Williams, able to solve the kicking problem.
Yeah, the ref should have stopped that when he fell.
It almost looked like he was out and almost propped up against the fence a little bit. But ultimately, the end does come, and Isaiah Williams going to get his hand raised. Fourth win of his amateur career, and going back to the fight, we saw Derouen get a little overconfident with that cartwheel kick and gave up his back and ultimately gave up the rear naked choke.
I'll be honest with you, TJ, I think this young man, Derouen, this is a fight that he'll go back and watch, and it will haunt him as his career goes on because, well, he certainly will learn from it. He was winning the fight. He made a very careless error in that cartwheel, and then, you know, that was basically the beginning of the end for him in a round that he was starting to have some success in with those body kicks.
All right, let's get the official time of the stoppage. We go to Colin Cantrell.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes, 41 seconds into round number 2. Your winner by rear naked choke, Isaiah the Wild Man Williams.
Isaiah Williams getting it done, showing
I got to ask you a question real quick. Were you awake?
Nah.
I mean, you stood up for like 2 minutes.
I couldn't even talk right now.
That's how you took your, if something's broken in there, you need to go check that out. What about you? Where were you taking your mouthpiece out?
He's like a zombie. He's like a zombie. He wouldn't go out.
What were you thinking? He was just choking him as hard as you could. He just stood there and was like,
I can't even feel my arms because I was squeezing with everything I had. And about halfway through, I was like, if he gets out of this, if the round ends, I'm going to lose. Like, I put everything into this. And then I felt him fall, and I was like, it's over.
God bless. Well, I've never seen that in my life. I've seen a lot of fights. He just defended it with pure will. Great fight, guys. Love it. We got another one coming right up. Thank you.